Hello everybody and welcome back to Planning and More with Me's. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all the love and support. And if you are returning, thank you again for coming. It means so much to me. So this week I did something a little different. Normally I do a plan with me, but sometimes I just honestly, I just don't feel like planning and talking about it at the same time. Just because I feel like it does sometimes take away from actually decorating my planner. So sometimes I just like to, honestly, right now what I've been doing is I like to turn on some Netflix, watch some Glee, and then plan. And I feel like it brings out my creative side a little bit more. So that's what I chose to do this week. I chose to listen to myself and take care of me, and by doing that, it was watching Glee and setting my planner up. I also had a fun planner time or planner session time with Morgan over at Mo Plans, and I had one with Madison over at Say Yes to Planning. So those were new for me because I've never been able to really find anybody who is obsessed with planning as I am. Well, except for my girl Chelsea, who will literally come over to my place and we could spend like 9 hours sitting and playing with Happy Planner stuff. So apart from the three of them, it's hard to find people who understand my obsession. So today's video is going to be all about a flip through. So I'm it's instead of a plan with me, it's going to be a flip with me, and I'll kind of show you what I've done for my setup, how my setup goes. So let's get right into it. Oh, I just have to move this back to where it's supposed to go. Oops. And I just pulled off my cover stuff. All right. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a... Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. I gotta let the dog out. All right, sorry about that guys. So front of my planner, I'm totally in love with it. I do really like it. I do want to decorate it a little bit more. But what I was saying was I want to create my August currently page. So I will be doing that sometime this week. However, hubby is off for the next 2 days, so we will be spending a lot of time just kind of hanging out together. So I'm hoping to get this done by the end of the week. All right, so we turn to August. This is the setup of my August page. I'm really digging the layered florals sticker book. So much so that I went and bought a second one because I had used some of my favorite stickers in the first one and I always wanted to have a backup. So, and for those of you who live in Canada, Alberta specifically, you will know that you go into Michael's today and then go again in a week and literally all the stickers have been picked through. And there isn't a lot of variety or a lot of choices left. So when you see something new, you gotta pick it up. So I used the layered floral sticker book for this. And then I used washi tape that I am super obsessed with. So I ordered them off of Amazon and they weren't expensive at all. I think for like 20 rolls or 25 rolls or something like that, it was like $7. So not bad at all, and I love that they're like the thinner ones. I do prefer the thin ones just because they're a little bit easier to work with, but the thick ones aren't bad either. So I ordered a few of the thicker ones and then I got these thin ones as well. So I'm super obsessed with them. I love that they have the gold foiling on them. I will put a link in the description below for those of you who may want to order the same washi tape set. But honestly, washi tape on Amazon is super cheap, and I love that, well, I have Prime and it's next day shipping, so I don't have to wait that long. Yay. All right, So going into this week's spread. So I've seen everybody do a lemony yellow spread, and I wanted to try that too. Now, this is way, 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 way out of my comfort zone. It's almost like way too yellow for me, but I actually love and I'm digging the way it turned out. I think the only thing that I would change are these lines. I probably wouldn't put so many next time. And I don't like the circles, so I'd do a square. And maybe I'd use, because I used a Papermate Flare, the Papermate Flare pen to do the lines, and it came out pretty thick. I do like it better when I'm using my pen. So I think moving forward I would use my pen or like something a little bit of a thinner black pen where it's not so bold. But other than that, I really loved the spread. I did the same kind of thing here. I did use some washi tape. Most of what I used for these two were the color story. I can actually show you guys. Maybe it'd be better if I just showed you which ones I used. So I used Color Story. Oh my goodness. And Color Story 4 to do this. So it was, I mean, I was surprised that I had so much yellow. I guess I never really paid attention to it, but that's colorful boxes. Where is it when you need it? Like, honestly, that's also colorful boxes. All right. Anyways, oh, here's Color Story 4. Oh, they're right here. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. So I used this Color Story. So you can already see that it has like a lot of yellow in it. So that's where I pulled out a lot of these ones from. And then Color Story 4 had a few yellow ones as well that I just kind of pulled up. So I have to be honest with you, and I have to admit that I had no idea, honestly, I had no idea that the pages are themed. So you have like, so for example, this page, this page, this page, I think I skipped a page, this page, and this page go together. Like, it's a theme. They have the same color theme and everything. I didn't even know that. Honestly, I just was like, oh yeah, this is great. I can literally pick from one book. So that's how I decided to do the yellow theme, because the Color Story had a whole bunch of the yellow. So I did mix some green in it, or some teal, I guess, because it's the same color as the leaves of the lemon. And I just thought it like brought the color of the pages together. So I do really like this. I used the vertical spread. I know in my previous video I said I was going to use dashboard, but going back to work and then eventually going back to school, I needed more space to like write things down and separate them and organize them. I felt like I would be making endless lists in my dashboard layout, whereas I can literally have like one row here for special appointments, one row for work, and one row for school. So it keeps it separate. I know exactly what I need to get done for each section of my life, and then go on from there. So digging the way this turned out. Yeah, and I'm really excited for it. So then we will move on to social media. So this is the social media calendar that I have. Now, normally I don't decorate the monthly layout for the social media, but what had happened was I was originally going to use, so this is from the Modern Farmhouse planner, so it is a dashboard layout. So originally when I had set this up, it was for my catch-all, but when I sat there and I kind of contemplated like, okay, how am I gonna do this? It's just gonna get too busy, so I just want to get into the swing of things of going back to my vertical, because when I was working, I was using the vertical and it worked out really well because there was a lot of things I had to do. So instead of literally using this, I just switched them over. So I took the vertical layout from the for my social media, and then I just moved it into my catch-all and took the dashboard for my catch-all and put it into social media. So I won't be decorating my social media calendar this much. However, you can see the theme that it still has the layered florals and the detailed florals and the flowers, and you know, the washi tape. So it kind of stuck with the same theme, but I wanted to, I kept it because it's really pretty. So, and who knows, maybe I will end up decorating, you know, to just see like a monthly view, like a glance, like a bigger picture of things, but we'll see how it goes. So this one turned out really cute, super digging it. Yeah, so let's get into our first week. So this is this week. Now what I've done is I've color coded. I'm a huge color coder person, and I used these mild liners. Now the thing I love about these mild liners is that they come in different colors and that they have the two different ends. So they have like the thicker end and then the thinner end. The only problem with this is the pens that I use sometimes need literally like a whole day to dry. And I'm okay with that because I love the pens and I will never switch to anything else. Like, I will only ever buy these pens. And it is these Sarasa Zebra Clip pens in 0.5. So I will never, ever buy anything else but. Because I love them. I love the 0.5. I love how small, like, you know, I write better with them, I feel. So what I did was I highlighted first in the color that I chose. So I highlighted the blue first, and then I went in with my pen and wrote on top of the highlight. And it worked out fine. So as long as I know like what I'm using each color for, it works out perfect. So blue is for Instagram, pink is for Facebook, yellow is for YouTube, and gray is just, you know, to remember to connect and comment on both Instagram and Facebook. So I'm really excited about that. And it's working out really well. Keeps me super organized. Again, stuck with the flower theme because I'm obsessed with the floral sticker books. But I promise to change it up next week. I will do something different next week to push myself out of my comfort zone. Maybe choose a different book or something. As I'm looking at all my books here, I see that I have Dream Seeker that I have never used. I have Modern Farmhouse that I haven't used at all. So maybe that'll just be my goal for, or like a challenge that I have for myself for next week. So I'm digging the way it turned out. I did the boxes myself. I just check them off when they're done. I like that it's color coded. I used a thicker washi tape here, again in flowers. Surprise, surprise. I'm also trying to do a feature Friday on the Facebook group, the Happy Planner Babes Facebook group that I am an admin for. So if you're watching and you're from that group, please find that thread that I started. All you got to do is, you know, post a picture of your favorite spread that you've created for a chance to be featured. I would then feature you not only on Facebook, but then on my Instagram as well. And then for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I just randomly choose somebody. I will send you a message, ask you if you're okay with me featuring you, and then I'll just ask you a couple questions so that I can feature you on my stories. So take a look out for those, please. And yeah, I think that's it for this spread. I'll put in a quote here. Normally when I'm like reading, or, you know, I might be at Michael's or something and I read something and I'm like, ooh, this is great. That's where that quote kind of will go here. So I will make sure to do that. This part here is connection. So the thing with me is I thrive on building and maintaining and fostering relationships with people. That's what I do. That's what I'm great at. That's how I strive. And so I like to keep track of whom I'm reaching out to, you know, because sometimes, who knows, like they could just be my next planner bestie or something, you know, or just somebody that inspires me, or who I kind of take motivation from or inspiration from their spreads. Of course, if I'm doing that, I will be mentioning them when I do post and whatnot to show or to share from where I've received my inspiration. But I just like to keep track of it. And I don't know, maybe I'll change it up and put something else. If you guys use a dashboard for your social media, hit me up in the comments and let me know what you guys use this specific side for, because I am looking to change it up. So if you would like, please do share that with me. Okay, so that's for social media. I know that I had a book log in here, but the thing is I don't read every single day. And I mean, I try and read a chapter a day, but sometimes that doesn't happen. And then sometimes I read like 10 chapters a day and it's just too much to write about. So what I'm going to do is for every book that I'm reading, I'm going to dedicate one page, and I'm probably going to use like my dotted, like the dotted paper here, or a piece of printer paper or something, and dedicate that one page to the book. And then I can write down, you know, my favorite quotes, my favorite characters. I can write down my thoughts and feelings, and it's all on the one page. So look out for those. I will be doing one for The Nightingale and one for Sweet Magnolias, which I'm almost done. I'm like literally near the end. I have like 4 more chapters to read. So look out for that. Okay, and then the next thing I have is my fitness. Now, I know I'm a day late. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the calendar, so I probably will just kind of stick these 2 pages together. I will not be decorating this page. This is more so just a weekly food and exercise log. So I just want to log what food I'm eating, because I am taking some medication, and you guys know that I am in the process of IVF, or we're trying to start the process of IVF. So I want to make sure that I have a place where I can put everything down. I also want to track my water intake. I'm not doing the greatest with that. So I want to make sure that that's what I'm using this for. Again, I'm not going to decorate it. I'm just going to write in it. It's Tuesday today, guys. I need to go back and fill Monday out. And then I have my budget. So I use this one a little differently. This month I am trying to kind of track what I'm spending and where I'm spending most of it. Don't tell my husband that, because he'll know how many trips to Michael's I've made. So again, I'm not going to be using the calendar really. I know most of you guys use it for like when bills are due, when you guys have payday and stuff, but I might use it in September when I'm back to work full time and everything's back to normal. But for now, I'm not really using it for August, so I will kind of just tape it over. With our bills, I'm not really like the bill person. Like my husband does most of it. And it's not because I don't know or that I don't want to know, but he's just more on top of it than I am. So he kind of takes care of that, and we do like, you know, some of our payments are bi-weekly, some are monthly, some are weekly. It just depends. We've had to change it up a lot since I've been laid off, so it's just been, you know, a little different. But again, I am starting work soon, so it'll be nice to kind of just get back on track and get on the same page. And then I am using this page. I don't want to show too much, but I am using this page to track what I'm spending, and then I've color coded it. So I have necessities in gray, eating out in blue, and entertainment in pink. Anything that's entertainment is like going to Michael's, or you know, maybe going for a movie or whatever, like that's entertainment. And then eating out is of course eating our meals out, and necessities are things like gas, groceries, yeah, that's pretty much it. Gas and groceries, really. Or like, and medication and all that kind of stuff if we have to pay for it. So that's how I'm tracking this part of it. And then that is all I've got. That's all I got for August. So I do have some lined stuff here. I have dotted paper here. Once school starts, I will do a setup video for what my notebook is going to look like. I am going to be using a classic sized happy planner for that, so stay tuned. And yeah, other than that, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continued support. It means so much to me. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I will catch you guys near the end of the week when I do my next plan with me. That one will be filmed. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for all the love and support. If you're new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, if I gave this video justice. Hit that bell notification button so you know every time that I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Remember, be kind to one another. Take care, guys. Bye.